Uh, hello, and welcome to the stream. I have finally decided to come back to the Final Fantasy XIV. And I understood that I did an oopsie. I need to be here. I forgot to attune to the crystal. And yet again I have to go through this. Holy hell, why did I forget to do this? Oh my god. I just realized that I may or may not make... I can make more mistakes than I even think that I'm able to. Can I fly? No, I cannot. Even here. Sure, understandable or not, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we are gonna continue the story. And now at least I know that I have to go here. Yes, here. Exactly, this is the correct place to go. Because I freaking forgot to attune to the goddamn crystal. Anyway, it might be a bit of a fun thing, because I already spent the whole day in front of the PC. I had so many problems. I was trying to change the operating system to the Linux. Like, I think yes, I installed the Linux Mint, and after 8 hours of... Wait, no, not 8 hours. 7.5 hours of fighting with this goddamn bullshit, I understood that I need to change in my UEFI BIOS setting for the bootloader to be first from the Linux, because Windows bootloader is deciding like, nah, there is no other system. Let's pretend like the Linux doesn't exist. And they are like, fuck it. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm forced one way or another by the Microsoft. This is dungeon. I do not want to go to the dungeon. Please tell me you will teleport me there. Yes, thank you. Because it would be annoying as hell to do this. Can I make you longer? That's what she said. Do not type in novice chat, please. I can already swap this for the party. At least if I will start typing again, I will say it to nobody unless I will be in the group. So the first thing is to connect to this goddamn crystal. Summoning stone. That looks like a chocobo. What? What the hell is this thing, and why did it like change graphically? Oh my freaking god, LOD on this thing is like literally PlayStation 3 era. Tragic. It's a horn. Okay, so this is just basically Chocobo Porter. Even though there are no Chocobos here. But it can magically spawn. Amazing. How many places I have in my inventory? Not a lot. Let me just remove the materia, because it's probably goddamn useless. And use the Alphino minion. Nice. I have mini Alphino that I can send to, I don't know, Golak. It would be fun thing. But nah. What do I even want to achieve? Okay, so I think I will be able to remove the dark matters and dice if I will run out of the space. But for now, let's just leave it at that and continue the story. I wonder if the Final Fantasy works under the Linux. I will try to make it run, but if it won't run like at all, I will have to probably just leave the Windows on the second bootloader. Sadly, all because of the Microsoft. I cannot trust them. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, so I'll just run it through the Vine, or I don't know, Proton will also work as well on the Steam, if I'll connect it to the Steam somehow. I will get it working. At least I think. So yeah, today I was spent already like an 8 hours in front of my PC because I was trying to install Linux on the second disk drive. I managed to do that, but it was annoying as hell. Like the bootloader from the Microsoft just decided that this system doesn't exist. And after 8 hours I finally realized I need to change the bootloader sequence for the Linux to run first. Holy shit, I hate this. Like, why did they do this? Okay, I think I know why they did this, but it still sucks exactly like that. Like, what the fuck? And no, I'm not gonna play... I'm not gonna use Windows 11, like, fuck no. I do not trust them at all. I have installed the Linux Mint. Like, I just saw on SteamDB that they are getting a lot more people, like they are gaining popularity, and the... what was it? Ubuntu is not receiving any popularity right now, so I'm like, yeah, it's probably a better way to just go with the Mint. So yeah, installed the Mint, and I will have to try to make everything run. I wonder if I will manage it, or I will have to just have dual boot with this freaking system. So yeah, it might be the last stream on the Windows, may not, who knows. Oh, so you're using the Linux. Holy hell, that's nice. This is the first time I'm gonna use the Linux, so it's like, what the hell? I have no idea how this system works. At all. I'll just, like, go and Google everything. Because in 1 year, the Microsoft is removing the support for Windows 10, right? And then I will have to move my parents also to Linux, because I will not install the Windows 11 for them. Fuck no. And in 1 year I will have to like know everything, or at least basic stuff on the Linux to just help them when they need help. So it will be like interesting year for me. Also, I saw that the Epic Games have released Unreal Engine for Linux, so I'll just try to use it there. Who knows what will happen. Yeah, I know. Like, I have a friend that is using these operating systems for at least few years right now, and he tried to move me into the Linux for God knows how long. And I was just laughing at him because he had like new system every few months, and I was like, why? But yeah, it worked for him. Maybe it will work for me too. Who knows? I will at least try. Wait, what the hell? Is it closer now? Or am I tripping? I feel like they changed the zone somehow? No idea. I was thinking about like Kali Linux because hacking is such an interesting topic, but like I think it's not good to start with Kali Linux. Because like I have no idea how the system works. And just getting into Arch or anything like that would be stupid idea. Ah, but who knows? On Thursday, I'll probably like try to stream on the Ubuntu, not Ubuntu, Mint. On the Mint. I'll try to stream, but I've heard like there are a lot of problems with the audio quality and problems in general in the OBS on the Linux. I'll try though. So who knows? Yeah, I think I tried the Kali Linux once and there was like whole list of everything and I was like, yeah, no clue, I would have to press every single button. But at least I got my coffee for now. And just time to chill. After 8 freaking hours fighting with the Microsoft. Ah. I'm tired. Even though my friend was trying to help me with the installation, he had no idea to, because he always like have one single drive on destroyed laptops. And he could not help me at all. I just had to test everything. Also, I will have to like check if everything is translated correctly in this Linux. Because if it's not translated correctly everywhere, I will have to like start making contributions. Because I cannot force my parents to start learning like English or anything like that. I will have to fight and contribute for Linux, god damn. Wait, we need to move, I think, somewhere there? Yeah. So yeah, I will have to probably contribute some things that are annoying for me, or at least try to, and get banned, because I will be a new random person trying to write operating system code. And it will be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. But well, there's always like time for first impressions. I wonder how convoluted is the code for Linux. Also, I'll probably need to check like every freaking button on this system. Yeah, like 100%. I will just work with UI if I will need to fix anything. I have a bit of experience with creating UI, so I think I will be okay if I will need to change anything. But who knows? But if I will contribute anything, it will be like quality of life stuff. Because I remember when Linux was extremely bare bones and pain in the ass to work with graphical user interface. Like there was nothing there. But I hope I will not have to do anything. I really do hope for that. Because it's always like, when you need something, you have to fix it. And I just want a working operating system. Oh my fucking god, not this one again. Yeah, like I 100% for this year I will try to use almost no command line, which is probably extreme take for a Linux community, but I will try to because I know my parents will not do this. So I will just have to be a normie. Like full graphical user interface and nothing else. Unless I will have to do something for programming, then I will use the command line because my parents will not do this. But yeah. I will try to use not the apt-get install, I will try to use these packet managers that are built into the system. Because they will not be using the console. And everything, sorry, but needs to work from there. Oh, I will be probably so freaking annoying on the forums if I will ever have to do anything there. But I guess like basic stuff, like browsing the internet, printing random things and writing the documents will be working fine. So probably this will be all they need. But yeah, some rare cases probably I need to check still. Because I will not force them for Windows 11. Hell no. If I will not use it, they will won't use this too. Yeah, like 100%. The Firefox is pre-installed, which is absolutely nice. And LibreOffice, I think it's pre-installed on the... what was it? On the Ubuntu. I think it's pre-installed because I checked like the live version of the system before I used it. I'm not sure if it's on Mint though. But yeah, it will need to work. And about the Chrome, I also hate how Google tries to make the web for their own purpose with this Chromium engine. Like, holy hell, it's annoying. I'll 100% stay with the Firefox. Because I hate when everything is centralized. Like, we have the Microsoft, Google, Apple, the big mega corporations that literally suck life from any new innovative company by just buying them or destroying in one way or another. So yeah, hell no. The older I am, the stronger my opinions are about this stuff. Which might be strange, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't trust them. Please leave me alone. Come on. I don't know if you feel the same thing about the mega corporations, but for me it's like just trust issue with them and whole gathering all the data about me for their selling for... what was it? The advertisers. Yeah, they sell the data for advertisers. Now they are training AI models on our data and everything like that. Like, the last straw with the Windows for me was this feature, the recall. Like screenshotting your desktop every few seconds, like what the fuck, hell no. Like, why would I ever want that? Like, this is just stupid on the consumer part, agreeing for this bullshit. Yeah, if you don't pay for the product, you are the product, one way or another. And I do not want to be a product anymore. Because, hell no. I don't know. Sounds radical when I say this, but I will stand by it. Can I somehow get there? Probably not without flying. Well, too bad. I need to find the last springs. Sprig. Weird. It's somewhere in this area, but where exactly? No freaking clue. So yeah, the mega corporations are, in my opinion, extremely bad, and there should be law preventing that, but hey, they pay good money for the governments. Okay, there is 100% way to get up there. And there is the last one. So yeah. Do you know if Final Fantasy works on Linux? Have you tried this? What was it? I think you already said that yes. Like with the Vine. Or maybe it was other thing. I'm sorry, I don't remember really. I'm extremely tired. Only coffee is left and leaving me alive. Ah. Come on, what do I want? The Lancer's weapon. Is it better? It is. And it looks like a freaking toothpick. Too bad. We don't look heroic anymore. Now we need to subjugate the enemies with the trial. That's what I like. Subjugation of the enemies. Let's make them feel pain. I mean, I'm normal. Ah. I would love to try PvP in this game, but holy hell, as a free-to-play, there is no human rights. Anyway. We are still easily destroying them, which is good. I wonder if there will be second wave. Yep, there is a second wave. It's good to be right. Will there be a third wave? No. Uh-uh. There is no music in this zone. Oh, there is the music. Because for some time there was like almost silent. Silence. Silence. That's enough. We are getting a lot of experience, which is good. I wonder how much rested XP I have. Can I check it somewhere? Is there somewhere rested XP? No. Or at least I don't see it. I wonder if like Final Fantasy will ever implement the transmog system from the World of Warcraft. Because I played World of Warcraft like not too long ago and holy shit, their transmog system is the best in class. Absolutely top tier. And I wish more games just implemented this system. Because like, wow. The old school Blizzard did amazing tasks. It probably takes a freaking huge amount of space on the disk drives, on the servers, but still it's a freaking good system. I wish I just had this system in more places than one, especially that I don't enjoy the World of Warcraft anymore. World of Warcraft is such a specific game. But like, they did not change the formula for so many years already that it's just stale. Even like RuneScape tried to innovate in one way or another. So just formula of almost all MMORPGs is so bare bones. No one tries to innovate or do something random. Even the Throne and Liberty, the one of the newest things, the MMOs, is just okay at best. I don't know. Even though the PvP is huge in this game, there is just not enough systems, the cool systems that will push this game for long term. Except the PvP, this is the only thing that really holds this game. And I wonder how long can this system just work in their favor. Where the hell am I even going? Okay, I will probably have to go there. But yeah, every MMO that survived for extremely long time is just a huge niche in itself. Like the old school RuneScape is just people clicking on screen for once every few minutes. And other MMOs are basically the same. The Guild Wars 2 is quite unique because they are not giving you any power with the new expansions. They just give you more shit to do. Which is actually pretty nice, I would say. It's just look cool and it's new stuff. Well, I will say the RuneScape is gameplay, at least the old school one, is actually pretty fun. You just press and stuff gets done. That's it. Like, press once, go for a moment, and come back with something that happened. The Runescape 3, though, the new one, is, I would say, not as good as the old one. But yeah, if you come from the game that like require you to do more stuff than just press one button, then yeah, it's absolutely boring. And you have to just change your mindset for a bit, but it's a good to at least try this game. Runescape is, I would say, weird in its terms. But when there is the leak for the Runescape, holy hell, it's such a fun game. Everything is super busted, fun, extremely fast. I love leaks for the Runescape. Even though the normal gameplay is like not for me anymore because it requires just thousands of hours. So yeah. Well, if you want to, you can all, I would say just try it right now. You can even download it on your mobile phone if you have Android. I'm not sure if it's like for what was it? The Apple, the iOS. I'm not sure if it's for it, but it's for mobile phones. Just press and it's working. Ah, so you tried. That's nice. I absolutely love this game, but I'm not playing it too often. I just prefer to read a good manga when I'm on the bus or somewhere. Just reading is for me right now. I'm old. Holy hell. uh, anyway, let's pretend to be younger guy. And yeah, I also tried this new type of games, the gachas. Holy shit, I hate gachas. I do not like spending thousands of freaking dollars or any other currency for a chance of getting a character. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would anyone even try that? We know the problems with the addiction. Yes, they are. And that's the catch. We exactly know what is the problem with gambling. And it's illegal for people under age of 18, 21 or whatever. But it's always illegal for gambling. Because it's addicting as fuck. And for some reason, the government still decided like gachas are not the hazard. Like, what the fuck? It's 100% hazard. Even though you're not getting money or getting addicted the same way. Like, it's literally the problem with addictions for these people. That's it. That's all. Just a thrill of a chance of getting something is addicting your brain. I played the Genshin Impact for some time. It was okay game. But I decided like, I'm not touching gachas anymore because I know that at some point there is a huge chance for me to get addicted. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not gonna go there. Because I know that my brain is easily getting addicted. Like I'm playing MMOs. I know what I'm talking about. And just the idea of just spending money for a chance of getting something cool. It's just not fun for me. I know the animations are cool, the whole budget for this game is extremely big. Like this whole hordes of animators working on this game, it's amazing. The game has such amazing quality to itself, but the cost of it is just too high. I can play other game that is also amazing without spending that amount of money. Because like $3,000 for a single character is just what the fuck. I'm not gonna do this. So I decided like just to abandon all gachas in itself. I will never touch another gacha. I highly recommend everyone to do that. Like just not install them in general and don't think about them. The only way to really get away from it. So that's my way to deal with the gachas, just ignore them. And if you ignore something for extremely long period of time, it will just go away. So yeah, I highly recommend never touching gachas, never installing them. Because you can get addicted, and addiction is a real problem. And I really, really hope that governments across the world will finally accept that gachas are just gambling. Even if it's in sweet form or anything like that. The cute animations of the characters. Ah, so cute. $3,000. What the fuck? uh, but what do I know? I'm playing MMORPGs. It's the same thing. But this, the currency you pay here is your time and sanity. But at least I'm not spending the real money. I'm spending the real time, which in some points it's probably even more expensive. But I know what I'm doing, I think. But who knows? Maybe at some day the governments will finally decide to ban the gachas. I highly doubt it because it's huge amount of money for basically everyone. But yeah, one day I can only dream. Everyone should just move back to MMORPGs and stop with all the popular online live services that are not MMORPGs. Oh, just imagine, like, one day, boom, and every live service is like, either MMORPG or doesn't exist. The whole freaking gaming would collapse in one single moment. The MOBAs, the Call of Duties, Counter-Strikes, and everything like that. It would just collapse. It would implode. It's absolutely retarded idea, and I highly recommend ignoring me right now, but it's a fun thing to think. Also, like, who knows where the money from the gachas goes to? Like, what really they do with the billions of freaking dollars? We have no idea what the China does with that. Because basically all the popular gachas I think are from China and Korea. But the Chinese, the MiHoYo, like, what do they do with the money? Because they are printing it. Who knows? One day maybe we will know. When the freaking government will collapse. Which will probably not happen very soon. But yeah. What was I talking before the whole gacha drama? Ah, right, about the other MMOs. So, still, every single MMO, it's like niche in itself. Final Fantasy, it's basically story driven. World of Warcraft have dungeons and raids. Guild Wars 2 is like different types of system. Runescape is super simple gameplay and everything like that. And the whole group of people just decided like, yep, they are gonna spend few thousand hours in one single place doing one single thing and complaining about all the other things in the game. Basically, that's the MMO population. Because you know when you're playing the MMO, you will absolutely love one system, or at least stand it for a few thousand hours, and hate almost everything else. We all know that there are problems with the MMOs that we love, and we still accept them. And that's absolutely fine. And I'm not sure if I like this or not. But at least it's not as bad as some other things. Yeah, I still have full rested XP for at least another level. I was offline for a bit too long. At least I can now fully utilize the rested XP. Probably I will do some dungeons later. Just for fun. Just to level up some character. These enemies look nice, even though it's pixelated. I like this type of enemies. And there is freaking tree. But one day we will get like perfect MMO. It will absolutely be for everyone. Everyone will love it and not hate it. Like, nah, it won't happen. I can only dream about it, but we all know the ashes of creations, the star citizens, and everything like that. They will be absolutely amazing in one way. And one way only, probably. Because, like, for example, the Black Desert. This game is grindy as fuck. It's absolutely tragic with the monetization and everything. But the combat system there. Oh my freaking god, I love the combat system of the Black Desert. For the Final Fantasy, I've heard amazing things only about the story. No one really says anything about the graphic being amazing. No one says that the combat is absolutely amazing. Wait, no. Let me say that I've also heard that the dungeons are absolutely huge and amazing. Like the raids, the hard enemies. So basically this game stands for these two things, or at least in my personal opinion and in, I would say, general public opinion, because you only ever hear about these two things. And let's be honest, what the fuck? This looks epic. What the hell is this? Something here. Okay. Okay. Looks absolutely ominous, but I admit, looks freaking amazing in the distance. Even though our character, I think, should be concerned about this thing in this moment. You look in the sky, there's a broken purple cloud of flying islands. At least we should consider it being a threat to us. But yeah, with the logic of the MMOs, we don't see that. Only what's happening now is the important part. Such a chill moment. But in my opinion, they should at least rework the character models for the main story, for the old expansions. Because they look jarring and it's like at least 300 hours of the player time from the start. And the first 300 hours you are staring at high quality models for the main cast that will be for the next expansions, and this. In my opinion, they should at least rework the main characters of the story that are happening. Also, just look at this. It's not the greatest look, I would say. But I know it gets better in the future. So I'm just chilling. What do I need to do? Okay, everything still fine. We still need to meet this dragon and talk about the peace between the nations. I love the stars. When there is like no clouds during the night and you just look at the sky and there are the stars. Oh my freaking god, I love them. Even though I always have to move from the city to the random place across few kilometers, like few kilometers away from the city, I still freaking love the sky. Like the stars are just freaking amazing. I love this type of views. And it's always so sad that a lot of people that never just go away from the city, they never see the sky that is full of stars. They just sit in the city where there is absolutely nothing to see because of the all lights and everything. And the sky with the stars is so freaking beautiful. Too bad. But yeah, if you ever are with a girlfriend or wife or anywhere, just take her from the city and just look in the sky during the night. Oh my freaking god. Everyone loves the night sky with the stars. Just check the weather though, because if there will be clouds, there will be no stars. And then you're absolutely doomed to fail with everything you were planning, like holy hell. But if there is cloudless sky, it's so beautiful. They always love this. Ah, I'm getting dreamy here. Maybe today I'll just go on the trip away from the city to see the sky. I wonder if there are clouds. Need to check the weather. Let me first get the ether current. And now we can talk to the freaking dragon. Please, dear dragon, do not destroy this. Do not destroy this occasion. We look like a freaking clowns. That's what I get for mixing the different types of armors. It looks like the scene from Skyrim. Like the weather is just changed and everything. Okay, it's time for fight. Let's destroy him. Let's go, guys. Who speaks the name of a creature that but awaited the release of oblivion? Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Magic.
Racefelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
He is missing the eye. Do not speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl. Think as though my beloved spirit have descended from the heavens? That the secrets of her heart are thine to know?
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Gullible fool, the light but illuminated the past for thee. It did not grant thee omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. 'Tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly. Beguiled by the Dark One's lies, they attempted to resurrect a king amongst worms. Yet, the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brother. Such gods are not summoned, but created. Phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child. And she collapsed. Rip.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou wouldst speak to me of peace. Hark, the mortal, to the naked truth, then tell me thou deservest forgiveness. Well, the dragon is pissed. 1200 years ago, my beloved Shiva sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. 2 centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the elves learned much about us. Not least that the eyes of a great worm are the wellspring of his strength. Thrust out the selfish desire to possess the strength that King Thordan then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights, that most noble of Elzen lured my broad sister Ratatoxt into an ambush, and took from her that which he craved. Such a Monster Hunter vibes. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger of my broad sister tattered corpse, defiled by her elven allies. They had torn out her eyes and feasted upon them in manner of wild beasts. Yet that was not all, for from their blood banquet the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now, I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thordan and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery, they set about my broad brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. This a song my kind shall never forget, and should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble into dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
I think he have better memory. He is the dragon. What thou chooses to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thordan's people to suffer for this sin till the end of the days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all the traitors' progeny bear a trace of Ratatog's essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then the seed lies within us.
For this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and those they are transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all of the betrayal's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
Holy hell, I would love to see this too.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
My dude, we also slain tons of bandits and other things, like, we don't care. There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like thee, Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reachest 210, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offsprings.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
This dragon is freaking smart. Thou dost the right of a dragon slayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
We cannot resurrect his sister. Like, it will change nothing. What the fuck? Stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. This a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gust from Ratatosk's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? This only by calming embers of Shiva's soul, that mine own fury had not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. So basically we achieved nothing except knowing the new story that in reality the humans are the bad guys. But the war will be not ended here. Because, well, the dragons are pissed. But I think I'll end for today. Because I'm extremely tired after a whole day of sitting in front of PC. So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, leave a like. If not, leave a dislike. And I'll stream on the Thursday. I'll try to stream from the new system. I don't know if it will work, but I will try. If it won't work, I will just change the system back to the Windows. Anyway, see you all. Bye.